Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, the decision, do I carry on with the ceiling in the cottage? Well, let's go in and talk about that. So after having a bit of time to think outside, always good to clear your head, isn't it? Done a little bit of gardening and decided I'm going to proceed with this. I've ordered a battery powered nail gun, a Ryobi one, which should make things a lot easier, a lot quicker and a lot simpler. So I'm going to do a little bit more today, just by the normal method with my screw gun and that. I think I'm going to pre-drill the planks that go up on the metal tracking. I think that's going to help with that. And then going forward, we're just going to use all wood and my nail gun and hopefully get it done a lot quicker. You know, sometimes when you're doing these little projects, you get over one hurdle and then you kind of create another one. And yeah, I got over the first hurdle using the metal tracking, but without pilot drilling them, sometimes they were going through and splitting the wood, especially if there's any minor defects. But anyway, we're going to get around that and just proceed with it. At the moment, Ryobi are doing a thing where if you order and pay over a certain amount, it opens up to certain offers. So I've got myself another work light, which is really going to help because the days and nights are going to start drawing in and it's going to get darker and darker in here. And yeah, I'll need some light. So yeah, I've got another work light that was free of charge. So yeah, win-win really. And of course I've got all the batteries, I've got the chargers, so you're just buying the bare tools, which keeps the cost down. I think the nailer was €269. That was with a free work light, which was 45. So yeah, not too bad at all. Free delivery and all that. Just got to get myself some nails now, and yeah, this should really start shifting a little bit quicker. Not that I'm impatient, but there has to be a balance there, doesn't there? You know, with making the videos, it's not the most engaging of subjects either, so I can't spend days and days filming this. I'm going to get that row up and then I feel like I've actually gained something with the ceiling because I took it all down the other day and then went outside. So we get that all done and then, like I say, we're going to move on to something else. I just need to do this for my own peace of mind. So initially I dropped this down a little bit lower and I was going underneath with the board to there to try and speed things along through that way, but when I stepped down the ladder and then compared it to these two bays, this was too low. So I took it all out, tried it this way, and then by putting in the screws, sometimes they were splitting, busting in half, like this one. So that's when I stepped down off the ladders and took a bit of fresh air. So all we're doing is just simply marking them, pre-drilling them, and I can move my way along. Now let's just try this first before I go ahead and cut all of them pre-drill. Might have to countersink them as well. And they've got to be countersunk as well. It's going to make it a bit easier, I think. tried a slightly smaller hole that once the screws are in they won't come out. That could help Piece of cake. What's all that whinging about? Sussed it. Sometimes you just need to come back to something, don't you? There's a different frame of mind, different eyes. Sounds like we've got another storm brewing. Well, that was a welcome shower. Bit of sunshine there, I do. Thank you very much. Now all these little offcuts will either be fire starters or they'll go into the biochar process. We'll talk about that in another video. Well, I never thought I'd get to this one again, not after the other day, but it just shows you, doesn't it? Fresh eyes and all that. I've also got to get some paint for these beams where the woodworm has eaten. Now it has been treated. I'll treat it again before I paint it, but it's all got to be a uniformed clean finish. Okay, well I've got those sections up now. Pleased with that. It's crazy, isn't it? Something as simple as that gets under your skin sometimes. And it causes you to go and do something else, but you come back with fresh eyes, new vigour, and it just happens. You just do it and it goes in easy. That was, what was all the fuss about? Yeah, sometimes you just got to step back. Yeah, pleased with that. We're back on track. Even faster once I get my nail gun. Let's let that sunshine in. And get these coated up. Now, with the ongoing process of raising money for the channel, materials and tools, I will be showing you a few items that I'm going to list my website shop, welcometoseansworld.com. Some of you may be interested in, so yeah, we'll get this coated up and I'll talk about what's going to be up for grabs. Okay, let's show you those items. So there'll be a selection of jelly moulds. Some are perfectly good to use, brand new tin interior. Some will be for decoration. That one and that one. And then we've got a few of these as well, also for decoration. Now these are replica, I don't think they're original, but they're very decorative. They'll be in the website shop, seansworld.com, link in the description. Now all money will go towards materials, tools and the general upkeep of the channel. So message me in the comments and I'll get them listed. Yeah, just purchases that I've come across on my many travels to the antique fairs and the vide greniers. There's a few pieces to be getting on with, and there's other things listed in the shop as well. Don't forget, drop us a comment. You know, if I can gauge interest before I spend a lot of time listing, photographing, measuring, weighing and all the rest of it, if there's a lot of interest in certain particular items and no interest in others, then obviously I'll devote my attentions and time to those pieces. Now there was a few other things listed in the shop. Now these are very typically French. They're galette, makers, turners, whatever you want to call them. Always use them for barbecues. They're great for that, or a little bread oven if you've got one. Also great decorative objects, all handmade. A lot of work goes into these. Becoming harder and harder to find. So items like that will be listed in the shop as well. Can you see yourself flipping some burgers with those? Right, I'm still on the lookout for that other one. I'll let you know when I come across it. You can appreciate I've got a lot of items and been moving about a lot lately, so yeah, it's about somewhere, I'm sure. So back in the kitchen area, I've been thinking about this section here. Just here, probably a built-in cupboard for the gas bottle. I have a surface mounted stove there. Seen one online that I've got my eye on. Now the rest of it, I'm going to have open deep shelves. One going through the middle, legs either side. Yeah, we'll have some drawers along here. So I'm after some nice old drawers, maybe with some nice brass handles on them. Maybe go and find like a sideboard or a dresser that I can dismantle, use all the materials. If I can do it in old wood, yeah, that'll be much better. So the challenge is on once again. So I think the first port of call is my friend that owns an antique shop. He's often got lots of dressers and that he's took apart or done house clearances. Okay, I think I'll pay him a visit. So that is it for this video. I'll let you know how I'll get on. Bye for now.